Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football. Decent chance! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mbappe going after that. And it's Fofana. And here's Doué. And he was quick to react. Thuram. Now it's come to nothing. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Good running, strong and purposeful. Little pass back. And it's Ruiz. That's a super give and go. Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. Vitinha ploughing through the middle. Thuram. Digne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Marquinhos makes the interception. João Neves. Doué. Hakimi has it in a wide position. And it's Neves. Tries to play it through. So no flag. Kvaratskhelia!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Marquinhos. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Thuram. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vitinha. Now João Neves. Pacho. And it's Vitinha. Nice control. And it's Neves. Vitinha. Great vision. Oh, well played. And that has been cleared. Doué. Searching pass he's played there. João Neves. Now Fabian Ruiz. Knocks it out wide. Hakimi. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross. And he's heaved it away. Thuram. Fofana. And it's Tchouaméni. Played into space. Marquinhos. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked up a chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Chouameni.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Hakimi. Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha is onto this. He saw the date. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hakimi. Now João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Fofana with the slide tackle there. Kvaratskhelia. And there's a fine touch. He's found a way through. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Paris Saint-Germain get the second half going.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Doué. Doué. Looking for options for movement. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Cleared away. France have the chance to go the other way. And he's worked it through. Thuram has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. Thuram.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
And it's Digne. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Digne. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping this time, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent... Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
France choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha, and it's Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's made its way to him. Nice interception, well timed.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Good take, and is it? Great chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 3. Viene sostituito con il
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Colomouani. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Koundé. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's a searching pass. Marquinhos lays it forward. Zaire Emery. Now it's Ramos.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saliba can get it clear. Zaire Emery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Deep into stoppage time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played through into space. It's a promising position. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Thuram, looking to play him in. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That is a great pick out. Tacho gets over and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. Spread it left. Threads one in. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. João Neves. Some really good ball movement. Hernandez makes the interception.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's been caught napping! Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. He has found a way through. Delivery from Mbappe. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Camavinga. Chouameni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Doué. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga, now it's Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dink through. That has been knocked clear. He's had a shot! Fabian Ruiz. And it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? What a throw in. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's made its way to him. Now that's well seen too. Smartly reclaimed. Nicely spread. Now it's Doué. And he's managed to get free. And that's been drilled in. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Fofana. And it's Doué. Fofana. He's found a way through. Fofana! That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doué. France can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vitinha, spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And it's Mendes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aim forwards. Saliba gets it away. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Tries a shot! And there's a goal! And there is your opener! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep force.
Just the keeper in his way. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. João Neves. Probing pass. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram is herring after that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Oh, super ball. And the finish! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9.
So we have movement on both benches. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. France are looking to go forward now. No, again there's no way through. Oh, it's Ramos. And this is Dembele! And that would have been game, set and match. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Saliba with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos clears without hesitation. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. No, he's just misjudged that one. Into the last 5 minutes. Fofana aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fofana really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gets his head on it! Caught offside that time. Now it's Kolo Muani.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Oh, it's come loose. Goes for a shot! It is close, but that is the last of it. Paris Saint-Germain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Dembele
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Things already rolling. Pedro Neto. It's a good foot in there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hernandez. This looks promising. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. And he's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Diogo Dalot is there to clear. But he's left disappointed.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Can he finish? Goal! France! And France are in front.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already.
Played out towards the right wing. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Portugal are trailing against the run of play. Rafael Leao.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. Camavinga getting forward. Doué. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. Saliba.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pressing high and with purpose. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Koundé is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Nearly, but not quite. Camavinga. Chouameni. Doué. Oh, this is a terrific run. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Brilliantly cut out.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga looking to receive it in space. And that's out of reach. Nuno Mendes.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
For Pedro Neto. João Neves. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Koundé.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Hernandez, and he's forced to go back. Hernandez. Now it's Doué. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ruben Diaz makes the interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good vision. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Now João Neves. Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. Portugal are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Delivers with whip. Inacio clears it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele running with the ball. And that was very necessary. And smartly reclaimed. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here's chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key...
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's being urged to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saliba getting this one clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a truly agonising miss.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final 5 minutes. Strong running down that left flank. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Thuram. It's a goal kick. Spread it left. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside.